Hi, my name is Tahir. Today we are going to talk about tracking changes in a Quantrix model. Let's say together with many of my colleagues we work on the same model. We collaborate, make changes to this model, and I would like to see those changes directly on the matrix along with the date and username. You probably know that Quantrix has a feature called Audit Trail. Audit Trail can be activated from Tools, then Audit Trail and selecting on Ready button. Audit Trail records date, time, username, and what kind of changes have been made. This is very useful information that helps the audit model and ensure accuracy. This is especially important if you share the model with other people. All this information recorded in a separate window of Audit Trail. And often it's not easy to find out changes I'm interested in the long list containing hundreds of records because basically Audit Trail is a logbook in a text format. I have to switch every time between Audit Trail and the matrix to find and check any single change. It's not very practical. I asked myself, would not be better to be able to see all changes on the matrix itself? In other words, visualize changes and even to filter by date and the user. I'd like to see what is changed, who made particular change, and when it has been made. That would be very useful. So that to achieve this goal, I copied data from the Audit Trail window to separate matrix and call it Activity Log. Audit Trail records all changes including changes to structure, like adding items or categories, as well as activities like saving model or updating data. But I'm looking for changes only to the cells of this data entry matrix. There are three types of changes to cells in the syntax of Audit Trail I look for. First is paste into. This is when we paste data from other source, for example, other application or another matrix. We can paste data in a single cell or into array of cells. Second type is clear the cell value, when we simply delete data. The third one is set cell value, basically add or change value in the cell. First of all, I identify those changes and then I parse this information into pieces using text functions. These parsed data then I use it to visualize changes with the help of conditional formatting. Let's see how it works directly on the matrix. So we have here fixed cost items across departments. Here in the title, we can choose since which date we like to see the change, and also choose to visualize changes by certain user or by all users. So currently we see all changes since 1st of September by all users. All changes highlighted in light blue color. For example, if we choose Leila, we see that she has made the most of the changes, and Sabina has made a couple of changes as well. Change which has been made by this particular user will be highlighted in dark blue color. We can see more changes if you scroll down. As you see here, we have another item called timestamp on the right side of this matrix. I use Quantrix formula to bring the date of the change into this item. Obviously, it would be much better to see all changes on the top of this matrix. So I select this item timestamp, go to the sort and sort descending. Now we have all changes on the top of, which makes much easier for us to find them. Now we can go and select another date. Let's say, show me the most recent change. Let's say from 27th of September. And we can see that all those changes are made by Leila. Here she has changed P&L items and corresponding amounts. The same way we can go and check out changes in other departments and find out who and when entered or modified data for this department. Let's imagine you have a large matrix and say 10 people working on that, and you need to regularly, say weekly, control entered data. And you, as administrator or model owner, will know whom to ask to clarify entered information if some question arises. Besides that, you can focus on certain time period you are interested. For example, you can highlight change for last week, last 3 days, or since your last time of control. It works very well also for models in cloud. If your model is shared on the cloud, you can see all changes which has been made on the cloud by date and username. This feature significantly increased transparency and enhanced my model audit capacity. If you are interested to learn more how to do that, or you think it could be useful within your organization, please let me know. Thank you for your time. Happy modeling with Quantrix.